Hello everyone, Mike Henderson here again, continuing with our series on how to typeset your novel using OpenOffice Writer. Now, there's one thing we haven't done yet is to set the justification on this. When you typeset your book, you do not want a left justification where there is leave this all ragged. So we're going to select all, Control A, and click on the Justified button. And what that hopefully did was take the whole thing and justify it. Okay. Okay, so we have that done. We have our first page, and our first page, which is this, which is no header or footer. We have our left-hand page, which is on the right. The reason is when you upload this thing to CreateSpace, the first page on the left is actually the inside of the back cover, which is blank, and they don't print anything on it. So it's a little confusing, but we'll leave it at that. So I have first page, which is no header. I have the left page, which has a capacity to have a header. And then over here should be the right page, which also should have a header, and this is going to be the title of the book. And page number. So I'm going to insert the page number field, page number, boom, page number's over there. Of course, whoops, I don't know why it does that once in a while. I do not want this to be Courier, so I will put that to linotype, and then I will tab that over. I will tab that, and I actually want that over there. So why it went to 411, I don't know, but it did. So I want this all the way over. I would like this to be centered, and we'll worry about that later. Now, we have our styles. We have the first page, left page, which in this case is on the right. I know it's confusing, but try to hang in there with that. And then the right page, which is on the left. And the page numbers, which when you upload the book, if you upload the book to CreateSpace, you will see what happens. So I don't want to bust your head over that too much. Now, let's go down here, and we're going to come to chapter 2. Ostensibly, because there's another bit to this that we have to understand. Actually, by the Plague in Venice, I want this to be italics, so we'll do that. And it should be capitalized. That's a mistake. All right, Plague in Venice. And this whole thing. Okay, I'm going to do video. The next video, I will fix that. But those are the big chunks. Now we come down here and we have chapter 2. Chapter 2 has a heading and a page number, and we don't want that. We want it to be blank with no header, no footer. So what do? Well, this is because here is a left-hand page, which is, I told to follow by a left-hand page, and that's what this is because it has the header. So I have to eliminate the page break. I caused that, so I will put my cursor as far on the page as I can go. I will backspace, and that should, if it didn't, but then I will do a delete. We'll hit the delete button because I don't know what all's in here. Okay. I hit the delete button until whatever was causing this to be a page break goes away, and up here you see comes chapter 2. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a manual break, page break, style, first page, because I want a page break here. I want the next page, the page that it breaks off into, if you will, to be a first page, meaning I do not want the header on it. Okay? What happens? Hopefully. So it broke the chapter. And this works because I like the chapter to start on the right-hand side of the book, and it does, confusingly as it is, because this is the right-hand side of the book. This is the left-hand side. And we follow that through until we do all of our basically our chapters, and we make sure. Okay, so here comes chapter 3. We're going to do the same thing. I'll just go up here and I'll put my cursor here, and I will just hit delete. And you see it moving, but so what it's doing is deleting it up until the point that now there's a it's come up here. It's deleted the page break. Insert field. Insert manual break, page break, style, first page. Okay. And then I can, I don't want this up here. I can lower it to wherever I want the chapter to start. It's one of the, I don't know if there's a rule. I like the chapter to start down a little bit, maybe halfway down the page or a third of the way down the page. I don't know that there's a rule. Of course, it will take less pages the higher up on the page. Your book will have fewer pages the higher up on the page that this is, which means that it will be cheaper to sell, maybe easier to sell and cheaper to print. So that's that. I will finish this on the next video.